We're looking at the roots of where this comes from in childhood. In childhood, we need our caretaker, most of the time it's a parent, but whatever, your primary caretaker, we need them to survive. We need them to live. So we have to keep the attachment intact with them no matter what. And so if we have an unsafe primary caregiver, then we have to make everything our fault and make ourselves wrong because we must keep that attachment secure. As a result of that, we keep things inside. We don't want to make a fuss. We don't want to make waves. We don't want to be a problem. We want to say yes. We want to comply. And so basically we end up isolated. We end up in this energy because as children, the parent isn't safe. And so we turn this in on ourselves, and that's where shame comes from. Not, I did something bad, I did something wrong, but I am bad, I am wrong. Because that's the only way to stay alive. And so this all starts here. So I'm also thinking about that image of an iceberg, because this is ice. Above the water is 10%, below the water is 90%. And you can look at that as the conscious and subconscious mind. And if you look at from 0 to 8 years old, this is not differentiated yet. The ego is not created intact until about 8. So before that age, anything that is around the child's world, what they hear, it goes into the subconscious, it becomes the programs, it becomes the paradigm that then shapes our entire life. So when that door shuts around 8 years old, then we have the conscious and then the subconscious. And yet this 90% is what really makes the choices for us in our lives, creates the results until it doesn't, until we do this work. But this stuff is all here. The shadow is here. The wounded child is here. Around 8 is when kind of the ego solidifies, the separation, becomes complete. So the wounding, the childhood wounding and trauma is still all here. It's just hidden below the surface and it comes out. But when we start doing this deep work, we're bringing the shadow to light. Michael Singer says if it's pushed down with pain, it's going to come up with pain. So it may be painful and scary to look at this and face this, the shadow side, doing this deeper work. But it's here anyway. It's not like it's something new we're making up. It's already here. So it's just about bringing it to light so it can be healed. And these tears, I don't know if you can see, they're rainbow. They're rainbow and they're like golden tears. So these tears are going to melt this ice. These tears are the portal to the healing. And not to say you have to cry to heal it, but we've got to feel it. A lot of the work that I do with people, because I'm still doing it myself, is this, what we're talking about here. The energetic modalities, the multi-dimensional modalities, like the Reiki that I do, the ancestral clearing that I do, even I bring cards into the session sometimes, also can support.